I won't be a slave.
Oh, didn't you know? Never trust the wicked. When the cards are on the table, they tell wicked lies and fables. Unable to be dropping the prophecies like we be. Flipping off through the scriptures like Exodus 15 and 3. Ooh, the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. How could you think to even add much more? Or is you lacking understanding? Because these pork chop preachers be lying but still demanding. Looting money from your pockets though. But never to teach you when they reach you that the son of God's a so-called Negro. A woolly gray afro and dark. That's where we step in to tear these lies apart. Scripture after scripture. You let it rip you if you wicked. The Israelites are coming from Eastern to Pacific. Scholars are prolific with the scriptures like Solomon. All praises to the Most High that he chose us. Now we in.
Here's a little something about the hidden truth. Somebody should have told you about the hidden truth. What? You can't get away from the hidden truth cause it's real.
What's real?
It's real.
That's right.
Here's a little something about the hidden truth. Somebody should have told you about the hidden truth. What? You can't get away from the hidden truth cause it's real.
What's real?
It's real.
That's right.
As it is written, the truth is sitting inside of a simple mind of a holy nation that doesn't know that they're divine. So let us take this time to run the line on the future. Prophecy of how the devil seduced you. There's more religions than there are pigeon dung, but none of these religions can tell you where you truly come from. This message is for the ones they call minority in the USA ghettos up under Satan's authority. The vast majority of my people don't have the true knowledge and understanding of the Bible, that they're the Jews. That's why Christ and all the prophets have a dark complexion. So any foes of the facts don't have no protection. We make connection with the past with knowledge of the ever-present Bible to help my people with their suicidal tendencies, cause they tend to be led astray. We looking for that one trait, headed for the payday.
Here's a little something about the hidden truth. Come on. Somebody should have told you about the hidden truth. What? You can't get away from the hidden truth cause it's real.
What's real?
It's real.
That's right.
Here's a little something about the hidden truth. Somebody should have told you about the hidden truth.
What?
You can't get away from the hidden truth cause it's real.
What's real?
It's real.
That's right.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome to another exciting edition of The Hidden Truth. I'm your host. I'm Priest Kazakia. And with me today, my reader will be Lakamayala.
Shalom, brothers and sisters.
Okay. Once again, we're the Hebrew Israelites. And our school is the Israelite School of Biblical History and Practical Knowledge. Okay. And our focus of our show is to teach the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel that they are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. So when you look at these tribes right here, you are the true historically biblical Israelites, and that's our main focus. And we touch on various topics. You brothers and sisters that are just tuning in to us, you can check out our old shows. We're on YouTube, and we have ISBHPK on YouTube. And on Ustream, our Ustream classes, if you're not in Houston, and you want to attend class, we have classes Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 to 10, and then Fridays, Saturdays, you see it right there, okay? And we're live here every Tuesdays at 8:30, okay? And we like to also let you brothers and sisters know we're in San Antonio. The brothers Kawakab, Mashaba, Banabad, or Warnair. We'd like to say shalom to you, brothers, and we also like to say a special shalom to Priest Yeshaya. Okay? And there's the address to them. I'm glad you put that up there. A lot of brothers, there's brothers in San Antonio, Texas that want to go to class. You're welcome to go out there. That school has been established for about 25 years out in San Antonio. We're actually new here in Houston, only eight coming on 9 years, okay? So today's topic we're going to touch on is the love of money. And we're going to talk about how to achieve this love of money and to go out of your wits, out of your mind for finances. So if you want to go ahead and call us, you can call us with the call number and this, which is that one. And then you have the text number, which you can text us. So feel free to do that. We are live here. If you catch us on YouTube, you can still call us and on the text number or text us on the text number, okay? So let's go into this today because there's a topic, the topic we're talking about is the love of money and how our people go out of wits for this love of money. But before we go into our people going out of their mind, the mediocre, the low level our people that are in the ghettos and the slums, dealing with basic finances. We're going to touch on the high elite and the high echelon and how they obtain their finances and their riches and all the things to get them to that level. It's going to put things in perspective and show us how you have to achieve that level. And hopefully we can wake our brothers and sisters up to the truth, to showing them that that's not the way to go. So go first to Job 9:24 really quick.
Job chapter 9 and verse 24.
Go ahead.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Right, and dealing with this money, dealing with the finances, we have to realize, brothers and sisters, that the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. This 1% of the rich, this what you might, like you got people barely getting on this
Right.
Illuminati tip. Well, listen, the scriptures has already, hold on before you go there with those images. The scriptures already spoke about the Illuminati.
Right.
Before you got on the name, we're just in this generation. You have brothers and sisters barely getting on the level of the enlightened ones or these people that are high elite and corrupt and wicked. Well, the Bible already spoke about that generations ago.
Right.
Go back to it. Let's read it again.
Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Right. So you might call them the Illuminati. You might call them the enlightened ones. We know they're enlightened in negative and wicked knowledge. But the scriptures tell you they're the wicked. They're the ones that have obtained their riches, have attained this kingdom on earth through rape, robbery, murder, pillaging. And yes, they've perpetuated that throughout the centuries. And they keep that going.
Right.
And yes, having the knowledge on how to govern and run a people and how to control the simple minds.
Right.
With the media, with the, cartoons, TV, movies, music. Yes, there is such a people. Okay, so, if we had the knowledge, we wouldn't be getting all crazy and up and riled up about this high elite. Go ahead. Read it one more time.
Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Right. So the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So when we're talking about the high echelon, how did they get the earth? Well, first of all, the Most High gave them the earth because we disobeyed the commandments of God, the children of God. Okay. 2, they went out of the way and they continued not following the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. And now we have the outcome of what the earth is today. Homosexuality, drugs, corruption, chaos, filth, killing, mass murder, child molestation. These are the things that the wicked, they rule the earth by.
And you can tell they wicked because when you watch the TV programs, it's all about ghouls and witches and how you got to do what you got to do. You got to make it. You know what I mean? It's all about making it. It ain't about nothing with the Most High. It ain't no righteousness.
Right. And that goes into our topic. It is about that. It's about not able, not godlike, in character and appearance, but in chasing that American dream and chasing that money. So go ahead and read on real quick.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Right, and this is the extent that this wicked regime, this wicked, like I said, you want to use Illuminati, fine. You can use the word Illuminati. Change your mic. Turn it on the outside for them so they can hear you correctly. Switch it to the other side. So you can use Illuminati if you want to. You understand, brothers and sisters? But I'm going to tell you like this. The scriptures call them straight out wicked because we know what they're doing. And, when you got those images, you can go ahead and put them on. But the Most High knows what they're doing. We know what they're doing. And this is when you go into the Bohemian Grove, when you go into the Illuminati, when you go into the Illuminati things, you understand that these wicked high echelon, the ones that got the money, the ones that received the money, right? There you go. The ones that chased the money, conquered, and overthrew man. This is what they're doing, and this is what they set up in their kingdom.
And these are satanic ceremonies.
Right.
These aren't just videos and pictures. These are actual tradition that the wicked pass on from generation to generation, showing you that you have to continue the perpetual cycle of this type of behavior in order to become rich.
Right, exactly. And that's what we're talking about today. Go from there, go to Habakkuk 2, verse 5. Go to Habakkuk 2, verse 5, because when we look at this high echelon and we look at this Illuminati, when we look at these high elite that has money, what customs and what did they do to get there? Now, this should be an eye-opener for us peons,
right,
us brothers and sisters that are working the everyday job and trying to reach the level of them. Well, when you reach that level of fame, finances, riches, and power and control, look at where you go with that. And this is what the Most High is showing us. Go to Habakkuk 2, verse 5.
Habakkuk 2, verse 5.
Uh-huh.
Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine.
Right, so it's telling you about this man dealing with transgression, the wicked. Go ahead.
He is a proud man.
Right, so what happens when we get these riches? When you look at the rich, you look at basketball players, you look at all these high elite people in these places where they have money.
Right.
They're cocky as hell.
Like Floyd Mayweather.
He's cocky.
He won't even take care of his father. You know what I mean? He sits up and makes these comments like, I can do this without you.
Right, and puts millions of dollars on YouTube. And they get on the music and they rap about how you're not good enough.
Right.
I'm gonna go get your girl because you're broke.
Right.
Because you don't have nothing. It said he's a what?
Proud man.
So we gotta ask ourselves, as you try to chase this money dream, and live in that live for that limelight, live to get finances and to go out of your wits to get paper. You gotta ask yourself this: what and where is that taking you? Read it again. It's telling you. Read.
Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine.
Go ahead.
He is a proud man.
Right. He's a what?
Proud man.
Yeah, he's a proud man. When you get this money, you start to get prideful.
Cut off your people.
You start to cut off your people. You start to forget the small people and worry about yourself. See? So watch. Read on.
Neither keepeth at home.
Right. And now listen, brothers and sisters, this is talking about the high elite. This is talking about the ones that control, the ones that, what was that movie In Time with Justin Timberlake where they had centuries of time?
Right.
Millennias.
The corporations.
Right, the corporations, right? When you deal with the corporations, they're not thinking about the hood, the block,
right,
a dime bag. They're thinking about controlling countries, islands. They're thinking about doing everything in their power to control the world.
Right, right.
This is what happens, brothers and sisters, when all you live for is that mighty dollar. And that's where you go back here, she's showing pictures of the Bohemian Grove where these presidents, governments,
right,
people in high office, they get together everywhere. Y'all know about this.
They decide what country gonna have water.
Our people know about this, but what they don't know is this, that the Bible already told us that these people were here, they were real. You understand? This ain't no conspiracy theory. The scriptures already spoke about this centuries back.
Right.
It says they are what?
They are proud.
Right. When you deal with these people, they live beyond the law. They live beyond the rules. And that's why they fly to
Japan.
You were talking about it today, and child molest innocent children, or
right. You got Europeans and Asians flying over to third world countries where kids can't even feed themselves, and then they having sex with 6-7-year-old boys.
There you go.
Putting the money on a card that can't be traced.
Right.
So they don't have to be accountable for the things that they're doing.
Right. Exactly. It says he is a what?
He is a proud man.
Read.
Neither keepeth at home.
Why? Because these are the type of individuals that have to go to country and conquer. Now you ask, well, what does this got to do with money, with finances? Well, when they have and control the finances, they control the world. When you go back down to the peon level, as we're going to transition into that, brothers and sisters, you ask yourself, what level do you want to get to? You want to get to this level to where you so-called have no freedom? The Most High ain't going to let a lot of you that are chosen, you're not going to get there, because we're going to go into the scriptures. It's going to show you godly contentment. You're supposed to be content. See? But when you go back to this high echelon, the Illuminati, these corporations, they're talking about taking over countries. They don't care about the brother and sister in the hood, in the ghettos,
Right.
in the slum.
Right.
They don't care about the schools.
The system.
They don't care about that. They live beyond our rules, which is rape, robbery, murder, pillage. You understand? Take the hidden truth off of there so they can read that whole quote right here. You understand that? Go ahead, read.
Neither keepeth at home.
Right.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell.
Right. And why does he enlarge his desire as hell? Hold that, and let's go to Timothy's really quick. And this is one of the common scriptures that we always get wrong. Go to 1 Timothy's 6 verse 10.
2 Timothy's. Or 1 Timothy's.
1 Timothy 6 and 10.
6 and 10.
Uh-huh.
For the love of money.
For the what?
The love of money.
Why do these high echelon, is it okay in their mind that they go and rape little boys throughout the world? Why is it in their mind that they can pump AIDS, and why they pump drugs and crack and dope into your communities? Because you know what they did? When they reached that level of power, and they reached that level of finances where nothing can control them, they passed those limits of morality. Mm-hmm. You understand?
Right.
They don't have no moral code in them. And we're gonna bring it down to the peons, the rappers and the movie stars, because bro, everybody running around, oh yeah, Jay-Z's in the Illuminati, Beyonce's in the Illuminati.
Right.
Nigga, please.
They can't afford the Illuminati. It's by bloodline.
Yeah, Illuminati, you think come on, man. That's why these rappers are looking at you laughing. You understand? They're looking at you. All these are puppets.
Right.
Come on, brothers and sisters. You really think Beyonce's in the Illuminati? She's an idiotic puppet that doesn't know that everything and everybody around her is geared to promoting that wickedness more and more. Now, am I trying to justify them or say that they're just blind to the fact? No, a lot of them know. And we're going to go into that too. But what I'm trying to show you is that these people ain't in the high echelon millenniums worth of money.
Right.
And power.
Right. They what they call nigger rich. They got the Hummer with no gas in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. There you go. These people, man, they can lose. Listen, Dr. Dre's the first billionaire. That means that the white man, and that means this high elite, they are on zillionaires.
Right.
If they're letting you make it to $1 billion, that means they are on zillions.
Yes.
Right? Go read that again.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10.
Go ahead.
For the love of money.
For the what?
Love of money.
Right. Because it's not money that's wicked. See? And that's where we all go off. Brothers and sisters, it's not money that's wicked. It's the love of money. It's that we, ourselves, mankind, we run for that power.
Because we never had it.
We never had it, especially when you go back to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
You understand? They never have it, so what?
They sell their spirit.
They sell their soul. They'll kill their mama and sell crack to their own mama for this money. So it's not that money's wicked. Money's a piece of paper. There's no spirit in money.
Right.
Read it again.
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Right. The love of money is the root of all evil. Leave it right there for a minute. Leave that image right there. You understand? Read it again.
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
The love of money is the root of all evil. And this is where our people don't understand that this high echelon, the ones you call Illuminati, the ones you don't like, you can't believe they're doing this and treating humanity the way they are. Well, guess what? You want to reach this level by your desire, your false sense of desire and care and being comforted through this dollar. That's not the way. The Most High is the one that makes rich and brings down. So ignorant man, ignorant woman, we have to understand, brothers and sisters, that these people got their power because the Most High is lifting their pride up like Pharaoh.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So you're over here trying to obtain what is wickedly working and keeping corruption going.
And
Read it
then-
one more time. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, and then you're not looking at how the wicked got their money.
There you go.
You so focused on the Bentley, you so focused on the Ferragamo, you don't see that these are the people, the same people that killed and raped and robbed to obtain that money.
There you go. Perfect. Go ahead.
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Right. Read it again.
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Go ahead.
Which while some covet after.
They do what?
Covet after.
You have brothers and sisters that love, that will fight, that will kill. Take off that Hidden Truth Bible right there, off there, so they can see the full image on there. It says they covet. You kill. You will murder your brother for his $300 pair of Jordans.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So because you love that money more than your brother, your mama, your nation, Christ, God, and that's where it gets to. See, you're on the level right now on that peon level that you love that money more, to where you shank your brother for those Jordans. But the high echelon, the Illuminati, the high elite, they will kill millions of people.
Right.
They will create wars over that money. So we have to understand where you really got in your mind. And the scriptures is telling us the love of money is the root of all evil. Go ahead.
They have erred from the faith.
They have what?
Erred from the faith.
Yeah, and we're going to get into this Christianity. Ooh. Them chasing money, them pushing money. We're not going to go there yet, but we're going to go there to show that that's how you know this American religion, this Americanized Christianity is not geared towards the Most High. It's not geared towards the Creator. It's geared towards money. It's about paper.
Right.
That's why they don't want to tell you what you're doing wrong.
Right.
They don't want to tell you to stop smoking weed, pork, crap too. Crab, lobster, oysters.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't want to tell you to follow the laws of the Most High. You know what they want to tell you? Come as ye are.
Right.
But the scriptures plainly say, put off the old man and put on the new man, which is renewed in the spirit of your mind. They're not going to tell you that. So from the corrupt system to the TV, to the TV shows, to the rap music, all the way down to you in the hood, they keep your mind focused on this paper instead of focus on the Most High. If we locked into the Most High, the scriptures say, and we're not going to touch on it right now, but the scriptures say that the world was created for your sake. That the children of Israel, the world was created for your sake. We would have all these things, but we want to serve Satan. We want to serve wickedness. We want to serve drugs. We want to serve crack. We want to serve killing our brothers, our sisters. We want to serve these things rather than serving the Most High. So we covet and we love to chase those things as opposed to Christ. Read on.
Through which many sorrow.
Right. Read that part again.
After they have erred from the faith and...
Read it from the top. You could just read it from the top again.
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Go ahead.
Which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith.
Right. We're at 1 Timothy 6 and 10. Go ahead.
And let's cover it. I can't see it.
Right. It says they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
Right.
And when you look at that, you ask yourself, why are our people stressed out, dying at a young age? Why are they getting gray hairs at a young age? Why is it because your mind is so focused on the carnal things. And instead of you looking through the spirit, instead of you looking to the knowledge, to Christ, to the Creator, will make things at ease, right? He would bring peace in your life.
Like you said, search ye first the kingdom and all its righteousness.
Right.
Everything else will be given to you.
Right. Everything else will be given unto us. But what happens is that we searching that mighty dollar. Now, I want you to hold that. We're going to read on in that, but go back to Habakkuk and let's finish that up. Read that.
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5.
Read.
Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man.
Read.
Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is a death, and cannot be.
And is as what?
As death.
Right. It says, and is at death. And where it had Habakkuk 2 verse 5, it says, and is as death. When you look at this proud man, this high echelon, these people that have achieved this glory and riches, that us peons on the earth that have to work, mediocre jobs, right?
Right.
You understand? And for us that don't have the knowledge and chase after these things, the money, the finances, and will do by any means necessary to achieve this level, well, guess what you're looking for? You're looking for to separate yourself from the Most High, and you're looking to love, to chase death. Like it said, read on.
And cannot be satisfied.
Right. And cannot be what?
Satisfied.
And cannot be what?
Satisfied.
The scripture's showing you cannot be satisfied. The flesh, your carnal flesh cannot be satisfied. You get a 2014 vehicle, guess what? In 3 years, you're going to want a 2017 vehicle.
They got a 2900 inch. You want the 3014 inch.
Right. You
just got to have it.
You just got to have it. That's the way the flesh is. And if you don't have power over that, it will overcome you. And we're going to find out that's how the wicked are ruled. They're ruled by these ideals. They're ruled by pride, by selfishness. They're not worried about the poor and the ghettos and the slums. They don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about United States. They don't care about the United States. They don't care about their own penal codes. They don't care about their own constitution. You better wake up. If they cared about all that, things would be working right. If they cared about that, then the finances, the American debt would have somewhat stability. But they create it like that to keep chaos, to keep you running like a rat.
Right.
Like a mouse in that wheel to create finances and money for them, to keep you as slaves, right? So let's read on. Let's finish that up.
But gather unto himself all nations.
Right, but do what?
Gather unto himself all nations.
It said it from the beginning. This is nothing new. This Bible has been written generations old, and it tells us about these high elite, these wicked kings that rule. And all they do is rule with pride. They rule with lust of the flesh. They rule with corruption.
Oppression.
They rule with oppression. And they rule with death. This is what the scriptures is telling us. Read.
And heapeth unto him all people.
Right, and that's what it is. Why do you think they have America open so everybody can come in? Why? Because the more the merrier. The more slaves that come in. They imagine if you took 1,000 American dollars to Colombia,
right,
or or another country,
Guatemala,
Brazil. That $1,000, you live over there rich. And the Israelis we meet. How many Israelis come over here, work for 6 months, take that money back, and go over to Israel or another country and live over there for the rest of the 6 months on that money?
Yep.
But how do they have it set up for Americans? You're going to work, you're going to work, you're going to work, you're going to work. Why? Because this is their ideal. This is the way they believe. They believe and they live by these corrupt codes, these corrupt laws and rules. Go ahead, read on.
Shall not all these take up a parable against him?
Right, now go from there. Let's go to Psalm 73 verse 12. And let's see what the Most High is saying. Psalm 73 verse 12. Read that.
Psalms chapter 73 and verse 12.
Go ahead.
Behold, these are the ungodly
who prepare.
No, read it again.
Slakia. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world.
Uh-huh.
They increase in riches.
Right, and this is, the Most High is making it plain for us. How do you prosper in this world? How do you get rich? Do you think that these people, let's go back to the high echelon. There you go. How do you prosper? Well, you prosper by breaking the minds of the people and having them conform to every ideal. You understand? Now, you got rappers simulating and emulating like they're wearing dresses. Why? Read it one more time.
Verse 12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world.
Right. It says these are the what?
These are they which prosper in the world.
Right. These are the ungodly that prosper in the world. So the Most High is showing us that look at our idols, or your idols, because they definitely ain't our idols. Look at your idols. Look at who you look up to. How did they get there? How are you going to get to this level of getting paper? Well, you think they just got there for no reason? Now, a lot of these people, right, they sell out through homosexuality. They sell out through drugs. They sell out through just being a sellout. There is some way in this system, the scriptures are telling us, that they have to sell out. They have to be a harlot. They have to be a whore, right?
Right.
They have to show and show all the daughters of Zion, the daughters of Israel, the so-called black and Hispanic women. They have to show them how to be a what? A slut?
A harlot.
This is what the Most High is saying. Read it one more time.
Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world.
Go ahead.
They increase in riches.
They increase in riches. And this is, how do they get more rich? Because they have to do ungodly things. They have to do wicked things. Now, once again, are these cronies, because these ain't no Illuminati.
Right, they're not the hierarchy.
They're not the hierarchy, but do these cronies, do a lot of them know what they're doing? A lot of them know what they're doing. Some do it just because they love to live riotously. They love to live like this. Look at this. This is filth. Yeah, why would you do this?
That's what got our women in the malls dressed like that.
That's exactly. So read it one more time, and you're going to read down.
Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world.
Go ahead.
They increase in riches.
Uh-huh.
Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain.
Right. They say what?
Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain.
And that's what they say. Why would I need the Bible? You niggas are crazy. I got to restrict myself. I can't smoke. I can't smoke weed. I can't get high. You know what I mean? I can't pop pills. Wait a minute. I got to dress modest. I got to have a character about me. Well, guess what, brothers and sisters? Yes. Because this same naked woman will have all your kids walking around the mall with naked. This same woman right here will have 13, 14-year-old girls doing and simulating and emulating this ideal. So when you talk about gaining these riches and gaining these finances, how much do you have to distort the true spirit within you? And how much do you have to give that up?
You got to ask yourself, why would this grown woman even be in public like that? It's a reason behind it.
Right.
You know, she's not just walking around. She's influencing your kids.
Right. We know what the nations do. We know what the nations do. Look at this white girl, man. She's butt naked. This is what you got to do when you get in that money. Why? Because if you have moral rules, you have moral laws, you have guidelines, then you have to step off from this. Because why? When you're in the middle of this, it's going to taint your spirit. It's going to break you. So this is what the scripture's talking about, the love of money. So read that from the top and let's get past this. Go
Verse
ahead.
13.
Uh-huh.
Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain.
Right. And this is what the foolish say. Well, why do I need to follow the laws? Why do I need to cover up? It's my body. I can do with it. I can do whatever I want with it, right?
I ain't hurt nobody.
I ain't hurt nobody. And they say to the Bible, what?
I have washed my hands in innocency.
Read.
For all the days long have I been plagued.
Right. Go ahead.
And chastened every morning.
Right. And this is how people feel when it comes to the knowledge. Nah, man, I got to get my paper, dog. You know what I mean? You go ahead and tell Rihanna, go ahead and put on some panties. Go ahead and cover herself up. She'll look at you like, nigga, you're crazy. Would she tell one person that tweeted her? She said, you mad because my titties are covered with Swarovski crystals?
Wow.
That's what she told one person. Why? You lose your morals. So while you brothers and sisters are chasing this dream, you're going to lose what your spirit, what the Most High gave you, the little morals that you do have. And you will go all out the way, just like this sister right here. When Rihanna came out, was she like this?
Not at all.
But why is she like this now?
Because she got to continue in order to keep it. You got to become more and more edified in evil. You can't deal with the devil and then have a level.
Right, you can't have a level of restriction of morality.
Like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah, y'all having coke on the table, y'all having an orgy on the table. You're like, okay, listen, hold on. Y'all can have the orgy, but no coke. No, man, the Most High is showing us that when you deal with this high level of money, finances, there comes wickedness with it. Go ahead, read. Especially, listen, in a wicked world. Read.
Verse 15. If I say, I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generations of thy children.
And what he's saying is, if I say that, if I say, wait a minute, I cleanse my hands for nothing, I offend the whole generation of our ancestors. So he's basically telling us that's ignorant to say, because we know that the richest of the wicked, how they get it and how they prosper in this time is to continue in wickedness. Go from there. I want you to go to Psalms 52, verse 6. I'm trying to get these scriptures out here. Brothers and sisters, we're live. If you have any questions, comments, go ahead and call us, or you can text us also. Okay, we're at Psalms 52 and 6, and we're touching on this love of money. We're touching on how to achieve this and how it distorts your spirit, how and what level you have to get to achieve that fame. Not only to achieve the fame, but to achieve this high level beyond that fame. You know, this billion trillionaire. You know, what level do you have to go to? The scriptures is telling us. Read that, Psalms 52, verse 6.
The righteous also shall see and fear and shall laugh at him.
Right. Now it's going to tell us, laugh at him. Why? Read.
Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength.
Right. Because we're going to laugh because we stood humble. We stood meek. We stood content and understand. Now, we're not saying that you have to be broke, that you're not supposed to have a job. You're not supposed to have a nice car. It's not saying that. The scripture said the love of money. So for us, brothers and sisters, for our people, put the 12 tribes up there. Our people that are chasing this money to the point to where you will die, you will kill, you will sell your people out for this money. This is what the Most High is telling us. See, because the righteous in contentment, we're going to laugh at the wicked. We're going to laugh at who? Read on.
This is the man that made not God his strength.
Right, read.
But trusted in the abundance of his riches.
Wait, he did what?
Trusted in the abundance of his riches.
And this is what the scriptures is telling us, that this is vanity. This is vain. You brothers and sisters, what level will you go to? What extreme will you go to sell out your spirit for that mighty dollar? What level? You see where the Illuminati's at. They don't care. You think you're going to be morally, like you got moral Christians? You understand? You got moral, you're going to have a moral backbone. Read on.
And strengtheneth himself in his wickedness.
It doeth what?
Strengtheneth himself in his wickedness.
Because this is what that dollar does. That's why the Most High said the love of money is the root of all evil. We're going to jump back there to go back to First Timothy 6 and 10, and then we're going to go to James 5 verse 1 really quick. Go to 1 Timothy's, it was 6 and 10, right?
Yes.
Read it again.
1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10.
Uh-huh.
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Right. So this is the point of our show. And the point is to wake brothers and sisters up that your desire and your thriving in your everyday living, if it's for the mighty dollar, is going to destroy you. It will destroy your spirit. Go ahead.
Which, while some covet after, they have erred from the faith.
They have what?
Erred from the faith.
You err from the faith, brothers and sisters. Read.
And pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
Right. And you know what? That's why all the rappers, all the rock stars, after they become homosexuals, do all the coke, run rampant and raging over all the money they got and go across the world and do all the wickedness they can do, then they want to find Jesus.
Right.
You understand?
After they've been whored out.
Right. After they've been whored out, now they want to bring themselves to God.
Right.
But little did you know, the Most High is going to pay you back for that. Go ahead, read.
But thou, O man of God, flee these things.
What does the scripture say?
Flee these things.
What is the Most High saying about chasing money?
Flee these things.
You got to flee those things. We got to run from those ideals. We got to run from those concepts that they're putting in our head. You know what I mean? Chris Brown, he got the song, you know, that new song he got. That new song about the chicks ain't loyal.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
but in the song, he's rapping about, I got your chick.
Right.
You're broke, and she wants somebody with money.
Right.
The Most High said what?
Flee these things.
Read.
Follow after righteousness.
It says what?
Follow after righteousness.
And this is what the Most High is telling us. We have to follow righteousness. Read.
Godliness.
Read.
Faith.
Read.
Love.
Read.
Patience.
Read.
Meekness.
Read.
Fight the good fight.
This is what the scriptures, you know why it says fight the good fight? This is
hard.
powerful. Because the good fight is that fight of faith. You understand? The good fight is the fight of faith that our brothers and sisters, that we have to battle. Trusting in the Most High, trusting in that He will provide, He's going to bring forth.
So, and you can't fight. It's hard to fight. It's hard to fight something when you ain't got no faith.
Right.
When you ain't exercising your spirit, where every day you wake up, you play this song that enchants you into chasing dollars. As soon as you wake up in the morning, instead of you giving praise to the Most High, you go into chasing dollars.
Yep.
And then you get in the car headed to work. You're trying to amp yourself up to chase more dollars.
Yep.
Then you meet the man at the club. You're trying to check his watch and his outfit out to chase more dollars.
Yep.
So it never ends. It's a perpetual cycle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What verse are you at?
Verse 12.
Read.
Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life.
Right, now jump back to verse 6 real quick, and then we're going to move on. Jump back to verse 6.
Verse 6. But godliness without contempt.
No, read it again. It says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. And that's what we have to be. We have to be content. We have to understand that the Most High, if we put our trust in the Most High, He's never going to let you down. You got to give your spirit to Him. You got to give your mind to Him. You got to get in this book and really understand that the Creator of heaven and earth, He brings high, He brings low. He's not going to let you. He's not going to let you out there in the street. Go from there. Go to James 5 verse 1. There's so many scriptures we can go over on this, but go from James 5 verse 1 really quick. And if we don't finish it now, we'll go over and finish the rest of this show next week. Read that, James 5 verse 1.
I don't have it yet.
Okay, I'll read it. It says here, go now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Now, the scriptures is making it plain. Once again, this is James 5 and 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Well, this is a message to the rich. All you basketball players, all you movie stars, all you people that's chasing that dollar and worried about your finances daily, the Most High said, beware, because your miseries are going to come upon you. If you put your trust in these riches, you put your trust in this kingdom, your misery will come upon you. Verse 2, read verse 2.
Your riches are corrupted.
Read it again.
Your riches are corrupted.
The Most High said the riches. Now, brothers and sisters, you got to look at this. The scriptures is talking to the rich. Now, most of the people that are rich, they ain't watching our show.
No. They're at home chilling.
They're at home worried about any extreme and anything they want to get into.
Right.
They're not worried about Christ. They're not worried about the Most High. They don't believe that. They believe in I do and I make me rich.
Right.
This is what this high echelon, this high elite, this Illuminati, this Baphomet type of mentality builds. So who is that talking to? It's talking to you. It's talking to you, brothers and sisters, that you look at the rich and you aspire to get there.
He said your riches are corrupted. Look at what you go through to get it.
There you go.
You selling dope. You committing genocide to get something you ain't never gonna achieve.
You're never gonna achieve.
You end up with a lawyer.
Wait a minute. Where's all the old school drug dealers?
They either dead or in jail.
Right.
Or they broke.
Right. Dead or jail or broke. Exactly. But you flying high off those dime bags. Well, we got to ask ourselves this. Look at the level of all these movie stars, rappers. Where did they have to go to achieve this level of look, they're not even high echelon.
Not at all.
But what level did they have to go to reach this money, to get these riches? Go ahead, read on.
Your riches are corrupted.
Uh-huh.
Your garments are moth-eaten.
Right, read.
Your gold and silver is cracked.
Cankered. Right. So the scriptures is telling us, man, that they're not gonna last. They're rusted, right? Your riches are moth-eaten. I mean, they're gonna fade away. Go ahead.
And the rust of them shall be as witnesses against you.
And brothers and sisters, this is not gonna last. These things will not last. They will not take you to the kingdom. Right? Read on.
And shall eat your flesh.
Right.
As it were fire.
Right. Hold that. Go to Proverbs 22, verse 16. Go to Proverbs 22, verse 16, and we're going to jump back to James. Read that. Proverbs 22, verse 16.
He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want.
Right. And how do the rich get rich?
By oppressing the poor.
How do these laws get created, brothers and sisters? Think about that. How are these laws created? Why is the minimum wage in America, what is it, $9?
It's like eight and some change.
$9?
Some change.
Or $9, right? And then you look at, I think it was one state, they just said they're going to raise theirs to $15 an hour. Why do you think that they keep the minimum wage? And this is on a low level, brothers and sisters. Why do you think they keep this at a low wage? Why do you think they raise the percentage? Like you're paying 29% on your vehicle of what is it called? Interest, right?
Yeah.
You're paying 29% of interest. Why? Because when the rich are in power, you understand? When the wicked are in power, they have the people mourn. And they're not worried about you. They're not worried about the hood. They're not worried about the ghettos, the slums.
Right.
This is what you want to become?
When your gas prices go up but your check don't.
There it is.
They got $3.25, but you making $8.50.
Go read that one more time.
He that oppressed the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want.
There you go. And this is what the Most High is saying. The Most High is saying they're going to get theirs. So what are we trying to achieve? What are we supposed to achieve? Well, it said it in Timothy's. We supposed to worry about the faith, the love, the unity, all these things instead of living daily on stressing yourself out over what? I got to get that Gucci bag.
It's in season.
Yeah, I got to get that bag. You know what I mean? If I don't save 3 checks up and my kids ain't got clothes.
Right.
My kids' teeth ain't even, they don't even get brushed. But guess what? I got that new Gucci.
Right.
Right?
My son can't even he can't even play with a toy. Or he get beat down in the mall. I'm trying to get to this store so we can get out of here. Kids don't even get to be kids no more. They're being so oppressed by the parents trying to keep up with the Joneses. They're not paying attention to the effect they putting on their children. So when the children grow up hating their mama, they end up hating everything they see because it all reflects to a pair of shoes that you neglect him to get.
Right. That's powerful, man. That's powerful. Go from there. Go to Proverbs 29, verse 2. Let's just throw that one in there on that with this one we just went to.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2.
Yeah, just right with this Proverbs 22:16. He that oppresses the poor to increase his riches, he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. See, brothers and sisters, how do you achieve this? How do you come to this level? Okay, read that. Where you at?
This is Proverbs 29:2.
Read.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Read.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Right, and this is what the Most High is telling us. Now go from there. Go back to James. I'm kind of rushing through these because I want these brothers and sisters to get these scriptures. James 5, verse 4.
James 5 and 4. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have repented down.
No, I'll read it. It says, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields. It says, which is of you kept back by fraud. Now I'll read it again. Behold, the hire of the laborers who reap down your fields, which is of you keep back by fraud. It says, crieth. It says, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of the Sabbath. Brothers and sisters, all the work that you put in, when you work 2 or 3 jobs, the Most High sees that. And he sees the oppressor. He sees our Mexican brothers in the cornfields. He sees whether you're up in taking some crap from a homosexual boss and for $9 an hour. He sees that. And he sees the corruptness on how this system is continually perpetuating the slavery and the iron hand that they had no pity on the people. The Most High sees that. Verse 5, read verse 5.
Ye have lived in pleasures on earth.
Right, and this is talking to the rich. It says ye lived in pleasures. So, once again, hold that. Now go to Matthew 6, verse 63. Because it's talking to the rich, but let's talk to the ones that's not rich. The ones that are supposedly chasing this mighty dollar. The ones that want to go all out their wits for that paper, right? Matthew 6, verse 33. You got to get a bigger Bible next time, brother. Go ahead.
Matthew 6, verse 33.
Read.
But seek ye first the kingdom of God.
We supposed to be doing what?
Seek ye first the kingdom of God.
Right, because when you weigh the outcome of what's going to happen to their riches, they're going to be brought down. They're going to be cast into the fire. They're going to be destroyed. But the Most High said if we set and we look for the kingdom of the Most High first, go ahead.
And his righteousness,
read.
All these things shall be added unto you.
He told the apostles that we're going to reap in this time and in the kingdom to come tenfold. Brothers and sisters, we don't have to chase these finances. Yes, by all means. I'm not saying you can't be successful. We try to be successful in teaching the word of the Most High. But we're not like the religions. We don't get 5,000 seats, row seats.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to pay $500 tights in this section and in that section. We don't live like that.
Direct deposit in the church.
We don't live like that. So yes, we live like you. And we're supposed to. This is what the Most High is telling us. The Most High is showing us. Hold that and let's touch on that real quick. Go to Habakkuk. You know what? Wow, I got so many scriptures. Micah 3 and 11. Really quick, just on this image right here. Go to Micah 3, verse 11, because that's another thing. That's why I said we can go out this all day, brothers and sisters, and we just come back and finish up the scriptures we didn't get a chance to finish up. But when you go to Micah 3, verse 11 and read that.
Micah chapter 3, verse 11.
Uh-huh.
The heads thereof judge for reward.
Right. So dealing with this money, dealing with the finances, the heads, the leaders, they judge for what?
Reward.
They judging for money. Al Sharpshooter, David Donkey, Dinkin, you know what I mean? All these so-called political leaders. There you go. All these so-called leaders. What are they worried about?
Creflo Dollar.
They're worried about that pocket, right? They're showing you to what? Chase money. Well, guess what, brothers, sisters? That ain't going to save you. You better be getting your spirit right. You better be understanding what the Most High wants from you, these commandments, so it can save your soul. Read.
And the priests thereof teach for hire.
They teach for what?
Hire.
They teach for what?
Hire.
They teach it for paper. You understand? So look at all these levels. The Bible, the knowledge is touching on all these different points, from the high echelon to the peons that's trying to be like the high echelon, to our leaders, our so-called black leaders, to our so-called black preachers, Hispanic preachers. They're not worried about you in the ghettos and slums. These niggas will be in a plane, in a jet, and you over there, it can't even get food or your lights paid.
They teach prosperity though.
Yeah, they teaching that.
They like you gotta give in order to get.
Right.
But where's the prosperity at? Because every sermon is about giving.
Exactly. Read.
And the prophets, they're divine for money.
They divine for money. So on all levels, the Most High is showing us that chasing money, chasing those finances is not the way to go. Read on. Finish that up.
Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us?
Oh, yeah, look at my plane. You know God is with them.
Prosperity.
Right, you know God is with him. Why? Because he got a nice car. He got a nice house. He got a nice jet.
He could child molest and not go to jail.
Right, yeah, you know, whose is that right there? That's Pastor Stephen. Right, look at this. Look at these houses, man. And I'm going to tell you like this. It's okay to have a nice house. But is it okay to make this the ideal? Is it okay for us to live our lives and our God is that mighty dollar? No. No. Because while he's living up in there in that mansion, you got this ideal being pumped to our people in the hood to chase that mansion. To chase that dream.
And know it's a lie. That's why they hate the Bible.
Right.
Because every time a pastor get an opportunity to speak the truth, it turns into money.
There you go.
Every time he got an opportunity to stand up for the Most High, it turns into, you got to sacrifice for me. You give me what you got so I could give you a blessing.
Yeah, perfect. Go from there. Go to Isaiah 52, verse 3. Go to Isaiah 52, verse 3. Who's this one right here? Wow. It's just Bishop Hilliard's. Wow, ain't that a trip, man? Look at that. Look at that right there.
All back houses. That's
Go ahead, read that. Check this out, brothers. This is Isaiah what?
52 and 3.
Read.
For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught.
Right, read.
Yeah, ye shall be redeemed.
No, I want you to read it again and read it correct. Come on, brother.
For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught.
Ye have sold yourselves for naught. Read.
And ye shall be redeemed without money.
You're going to be redeemed. You're going to be saved because you got a big mansion.
Ye shall be redeemed without money.
You got a helicopter?
Ye shall be redeemed without money.
Right. Ye shall be redeemed without money. The scriptures is telling us we're not going to be saved. The Most High in Christ ain't coming back and saying, wait up, brother. Did you get that plane? Did you get that mansion? You understand? The Most High we read that from the top again. Read.
For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money.
Money is not going to save us, brothers and sisters. Go to Proverbs 11, verse 4. We're winding down. Go to Proverbs 11, verse 4 really quick.
Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath.
Right. You better be thinking about that day of wrath. You're thinking about finances and your next bill.
Right.
What about your spirit? What about when somebody runs up on you? Do you got the Spirit of God around you to protect you, to cover you from this wicked nigga trying to run and steal what you don't have? Right? Read.
But righteousness delivereth from death.
Check that out. But money.
But righteousness delivereth from death.
No, but my rims.
But righteousness delivereth from death.
The Most High will deliver you from that death. So this concept of prosperity teaching is off. This concept of by any means necessary is off. It's out of the way of the Most High, brothers and sisters. Go back to Isaiah 52. Isaiah 52 and read verse 4. Let's see what we got in verse 4 here.
Isaiah 52 and verse 4.
Go ahead.
For thus saith the Lord God, my people went down a far time.
Right, no, that was it. That was it on that. Go to Psalms 49 and 6. Brothers and sisters, we're here every day, every Tuesday at 8:30. We're live. So, and you could check out our Ustream, check out our YouTube. We're local here in Houston, Texas, and we do have classes. Read where you're at.
They that trust,
49 and 6.
They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches.
Read.
None of them can by any means redeem his brother.
And that's where we're going to start in next week, brothers and sisters, about is this money and chasing this dream, what really is it about? It's really about yourself. It ain't about helping your people out. It ain't about helping your nation. It ain't about, Oprah getting billions of dollars and helping our community. Yeah, look at Joe Osteen. It ain't about helping people in Houston and in the cracks and the ghettos and the slums. You know what it's about? It's about I'm going to keep my paper right.
That's why,
brothers and sisters, we thank you for tuning in. We like to say shalom, and we'll come back next week with this. Shalom.